Hedge, Tube Dwellers, your host the Madbag here with another Madbag Gamer production. Today I'm going to use my actual thief character, my sneaky character, to do one of the Thieves Guild influence quests. I have not completed all of these with this character, so I figured I'd use her a little. Why not? Why would I keep using the Red Guard? So I happen to be turning in an additional job.
Head out to Markarth and speak to Endon. He's a silversmith. He has some kind of shop there. His father was a good friend of the guild back in the day, but we could really use his family's influence back on our side.
Interesting. Started Silver Lining. I happen to have just completed an additional job from Markarth, and it happens to have been the fifth one. So hold on, can I turn in that additional job? Yeah, there we go.
Back all day, but coin's coin, right?
Right. 500 of it. I wonder why I get more with this character. There's got to be something I did. I know she did already complete one of the influence quests. So I suppose we'll see if completing a city influence quest increases the amount of coin you get for the other additional jobs. That would be pretty cool. So this character, Dharma, has already completed Somerset Shadows, which is the Windhelm influence quest. I imagine that that's the reason I got 500 gold a second ago for the additional job. Let's make sure this is checked. Silver Lining. Speak to Endon in the Silversmith. Within Markarth? It looks like it is within Markarth. So I believe the Silversmith, yep, sure enough, is an inn. Well, no, hold on. This says the Silverblood Inn. I guess it is a person I'm supposed to talk to. It said go to the Silversmith, but it might just be where he normally is.
My parents are always going at each other.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
Delvin Mallory sent me.
Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure where else to turn.
Just start from the beginning.
Several months ago, I ordered a special silver mold from some artisans in Valenwood by way of a Khajiit caravan. Well, it never arrived. Later, I found out that it was robbed by a group of bandits led by someone named Regal Strongarm.
Why do you need the guild's help for that?
Look, I talked to the Jarl, the steward, the housecarl, everyone. They all told me their resources were spread too thin right now.
That's funny
Word
considering...
on the street says that the Thieves Guild is coming back into its own in Markarth. So I figured...
Give it a try, right? Send a thief to steal back what was stolen.
Exactly. Look, this mold is irreplaceable. I'll pay you well for its return, and I can also prove to be quite a valuable ally.
Oh, I bet you could. No time to lose then.
Yes, indeed. The only thing I can tell you is that the mold was taken to the bandits' hideout, a small cottage called Pine Watch.
Pine Watch.
I'm not sure how many men they have inside, but I trust that won't be an issue for you. Good luck. I have silver to bet.
That sounds familiar. Pine Watch. That makes me wonder, though, where Silversmith actually is, because if Silversmith is his normal hideout, his normal hangout, that's where I'm going to have to go to talk to him as my fence. See, it says... Oh, it just says end in the Silversmith, so I just read it wrong. That's fine. Let's see, where's my indicator? Do I see my indicator? Is it on the side of the screen? I don't see... Oh, here it is. Way down here at the bottom of the screen. Pine Watch! I have been there, so I can fast travel directly to it. I think that might be a bad idea, though, because they'll know that I'm there. If I do that, I'll be too close. And this is actually a sneaky character. I believe I will be capable of completing this quest without killing anyone. Now, I'm not going to be totally biased towards that, because this character is also level 57 and can kill all kinds of people very, very easily. But, it would be kind of nice to actually be... Alright, screw it. To actually be sneaky and complete a quest that way for once. It's been quite a long time. Whoa! And Pine Watch is getting assaulted by by a dragon. The Pine Watch bandits are being assaulted. This is a character I play in first person, so hopefully you didn't get too used to the Red Guard and being able to see my character and all that good shenaniganery. Because that is not something you'll get here. I'm even hiding from the dragon. I'm not going to explain perks, but let me just, I'm not going to do like a full rundown of everything. I think eventually I'll do one with all three of my characters, but I'm just going to cycle through here Let's see, I think my sneak, yeah, my sneak's at 100. I don't have the 15 times critical on the dagger, but I don't use one-handed weapons at all with this character. So there's a quick little demonstration of my skill set. Archery, sneak, my two primary. I have pretty high alchemy as well, and I brought my enchanting up quite a bit. So here's the cottage. Let us sneak on over and go inside. This may end up being quite a quick one. Most of these quests aren't necessarily long ones. Somerset, what was that called? Somerset Shadows was the one for Windhelm. It was somewhat lengthy. I want to say it was roughly equivalent to a Daedric quest. A couple little chains of it. Ooh, a leek. I happen to know that that can make some vegetable stew and a depth level lock. This should be no problem. Oh, and I snap a pick instantly. With 100 lock-picking skill, and even without the skeleton key, I tend not to have any trouble. Let's see what we can thief. Oh, what is this? A warning, huh? You've all been warned about trying to break into my treasure room, but Roars didn't think I was serious. Now he's dead. You've all had your cut of the take already, and if I catch any of you dung lickers trying to break in again, I won't let the traps kill you. I'll do it myself. Rigel Strongarm. So Rigel has a treasure room. Ooh, grilled leeks. Interesting. And he doesn't want me in there. That means I've definitely got to get in there. Potion of True Shot. I'll definitely use that. Ooh, I did not mean to pick up the pelt. I wanted to look inside the wardrobe. And I'm going to stop looking inside barrels and wardrobes because, it's likely a waste of time. Here, I'll activate a bear trap right there on the table. This, I think, is about the same thing as the note I read up top. Maybe not. We got the right cart this time. The note has been sent, and we'll see how they respond. In the meantime, we'll keep breaking down this stuff. You keep selling off the wood to keep our front. If we can get a good price for the mold, we should be set for a while. Oh, and we left some wine for you in a bucket behind the shelf. Consider it a bonus. Again, Regale Strongarm. Whoa. Check that out. There's a button right there. I bet I'm going to have to... Oh! So he didn't see that, huh? Nope. He has not a care in the world. And there's his wine. Let's see if this triggers a trap. I'm curious. Even if it doesn't, yay, physics! Rigel did say something about traps down here, and if any of his men come down here trying to rob him, he wouldn't let the traps kill them. This character does have the sneak perk that allows you to step on pressure plates without activating them, so to some degree I don't even have to... Ooh, a dead high elf. I don't even have to pay attention to traps. I mean, tripwires, I still hit. They don't count. Love dumping those cheese carts. Death to cheese carts. Oh, we have banditry. Well, since they are just bandits, actually, should I stick to it? Let's stick to it for the time being. I think I could probably one-shot that bandit, but let's stick to sneakery. Let's see if I can sneak well enough to get all the way through this without causing any ruckus. That way they don't even know anything's awry. They don't know to check for the molding or to go searching for it. I would hate for some bandits to visit our new friend Inden in Markarth right after I make the friend a Khajiit and another Khajiit. So that's the Khajiit caravan, I'd guess, that the mold came in on. And just out of curiosity, there is a doorway down there. I want to drop down. I see a coin purse. I'm not going to do it. The coin purse isn't worth it. I'm sure it just loops back around up here to the top, too. I'm sure there's probably not a chest down there. Why would they leave a chest with treasure in it for their dead bodies in the body pit? Let's see what we got back up top. Now that I've dropped down, I may have to look at my map real quick to get a sense of direction. There are two bandits there, and there's a door. That door looks very peculiar. Just that it's in the middle of the room makes me think it is somewhat important. Alright, let's take a quick glance at the map here. Pine Watch Bandits Sanctuary. That's out to Skyrim. Is that the way I came in? I would think that the Bandit Sanctuary is where I came in. Does that mean that there's... It looks like I've been down here already. That may very well be the case. This is kind of an old character. She's been around for quite a while. It's actually the very first character I made in Skyrim. Ah, more bandits in another room. These poor sods don't have a chance of detecting me. Oh, a chest. Hidden right in some of the clutter. Oh, and it's got treasure in it, too. Garnet and gold. I will take it. And again, don't search the dressers. There is no reason to ever search the dressers. Unless I'm looking for some clothing. Alright, I'm not totally sure this is the right way to go, but it looks like a potentially tricky way to go. So there's likely at least treasure this way. If I have to jump through hoops to get here, they'll most likely reward me for having jumped through those hoops. Hoops, figuratively speaking, of course. I'm not actually a gymnast, although this roll may indicate just that, especially with the speed in which I can repeat it. Another empty chamber. I think we're getting close. So that's a bandit. And he's awake. He's alive. Staring at me. I could probably take his gold. Matter of fact, it would likely help level up my relatively low-level pickpocket. So I probably should have snapped a quick save, which I'll do now instead. Let's not bump into the bones.
I tried to tell him that he wouldn't get past the traps, but he wouldn't listen.
It was a stupid plan, and now Regal is so mad she won't even let us cut him down.
She?
Aye, and she's added more traps now as well. A moment of silence for our fallen friend.
Huh, bear trap. I think I can... Let me try it. Yeah, that counts as a pressure plate. So with the perk, I can walk directly over bear traps. And, not take a lick of damage. Whoa, they got a couple different chests in here. Ooh, an expert level chest. We are getting to the good loots. I would expect most of these influence city quests to have a good deal of loot in them. I would expect most Thieves quests to have a good deal of loot, just because as a thief character you tend not to do so much killing people. Wow, that really had some lackluster loot for an expert level lock. Talking about fanciful wizards, as if that's something any of you know anything about. There we go, that's the kind of treasure. Well, kind of. That's some of the kind of treasure I'd like to see more often. Hey, okay, we're finding the path. You don't want to come this way. Fair warning, you might die. If you're too good, if you spot me, then you will have to die. Good thing about the roll is that it's totally silent, so it doesn't count as running or anything. I've got the perk that makes running all the same anyway. But it's basically like your sneak equivalent of sprinting, which is pretty cool. Allows you to move a little bit faster even when sneaking throughout an entire dungeon. I just gotta do it. 127 gold. That was a nice amount too. I'm glad I picked the right bandit there to pickpocket. I feel like I'm not looking at this whole room. It looks like it's just a bunch of Draugr though. What's this door all about? An expert level locked wooden door. That almost certainly has treasure behind it. Nice. As your lockpicking skill goes up, the window for success gets larger. Oh, a Stone of Baranzaya. With this character, I'm going to go ahead and pick that up, because this is not the character I'm going to use to detail the locations of all of those. As I was saying, though, with lockpicking, as your window for success goes up on lockpicking, the window for successful movement, even if it's not the exact position that will eventually open it, also gets bigger. So as your lockpicking goes up, you can start... Whoa! A locked chest that I didn't quite spot. String on the side there. So as your lockpicking goes up, you can... Uh-oh. I'm still sneaking right now. Ooh, a Marauder. She did not go down with one hit. That somehow missed. I could probably unsneak, but I'm not real worried about it. Especially... Ooh, there's one of the kill shots. I love the new animations. That's so awesome. Actually, that wasn't a kill shot. That was just like an animation of a good shot, I guess. Huh. That's weird. I didn't know that it did special animations on just regular shots. Interesting. As you can tell, I haven't played this character or my mage very much since that patch was implemented. And those new kill cameras were granted to the classes that don't exclusively use melee. I'm getting deeper. The bedchamber. I almost want to kill him just to be safe. However, I might argue that I'm safer without getting into combat. Yeah, that's probably true too. Elven stuff and a sword and whatnot. Yet more bandits. Boy, this place is chock full of bandits. I would be going through some battles. I bet that's Rigel. Actually, I don't know. Why would Rigel be serving from behind the bar? Let's see what I can do here. I think I can just walk right through. Yeah, my sneak is pretty amazing. Hey, here's another warning. You've all been warned. Now he's dead. Yep, it's the same letter. I kind of want to go see if that's Rigel. As a matter of fact, let me quick save this real fast. And let me walk the line. Let me push the envelope of my sneakiness. Oh, nope, just a bandit marauder. 130 gold. Gladly take it. I'll be taking some of your poisons here too. Not that I think I'll use them, but it could make for good loot selling. Good vendor trash. Alright, so is this where the traps begin? There was another warning letter posted there, as if to indicate that traps would be ensuing. Warning? Seriously? How many of these things did she make up? Now look here, Da. You're the one who always told me that swinging an axe was the only thing I'd ever been good at. So what do you expect me to do? The Stormcloaks pay dung for soldiering, and I'm not going to fight for those mud-sucking Imperials. I've got a good racket, picking the traders off the road here, and I couldn't give a damn what you think about it. Your little saber cat has a tidy operation out here. I'm not going to give it up just because you're afraid of getting caught. Oh, and quit trying to send back the money. These louts just try to steal it, and I have to beat their skull until they learn any different. Rigel Strongarm. Interesting. Father's missive. By the 9, Rigel, think about what you're doing. I don't care if you kill off a couple skooma-headed Khajiit traders. They have no business being in Skyrim anyway. But think about what you're doing. There are armies fighting out there, and they're bound to use the roads from time to time. They're going to start noticing if traders go missing, and for that matter, why don't you just join up with one of the armies? I gave up on marrying you off to some merchant's son since you got the face of a skeever, but that doesn't mean you couldn't put a helmet on and find some work for a soldier. Use those meaty arms of yours, girl, and quit sending me money. I don't need your charity. Da. So that's her dad. That kind of paints an interesting picture. She became a bandit because she was ugly and had meaty arms. I guess that's why they call her Rigel Strongarm. That's all pretty bizarre. I bet that's Rigel. I almost want to kill her, just for the fact of the matter. I'm definitely going to rob her blind. I'll tell you that. Not just the mold either. Taking everything I can. Everything she's got hidden away. Yeah, I'm definitely going to kill her. I'm going to apply a poison here in a second, and we're going to get down to business. Oh, that face doesn't look like a skeever's face. Her dad is crazy. I wonder if I could get that. I bet I could take it from her. I bet it would make me seen, and then I would not. A fear poison, that'd be crazy. She just takes off running. I'd probably kill her before she got away. Ooh, 91. Let's use that one. So, let's see. It's been a while since I played this character. Let me refamiliarize myself. I'm doing 279 damage with the bow, and I've got a poison on it that does 91 damage. I wonder if that includes... I think that does include the... No? No, I guess it... No, I think it does. I think that does include the poison damage. We'll see here after 2 shots. That one being a sneak shot, too. 2 shots. Down she goes. Now let me take a look at my weapon. That does not include the poison, so I was doing close to 400 damage right there. Nice. Pine Watch and the treasure room key. Why not? Take them both. And I'll take your enchanted sword, of course. Wow, so this quest has been really easy for this character. What? Is there seriously a trail of gold? There is. Just gold she dropped. Let's go ahead and make a quick save there. I think I'm getting close. Let me not get hasty, though. If I'm getting close, that means I'm likely in the range of the greatest treasure. Oh, pressure plate. Axes. Oh, arrows, I think. I can walk right over it since I have the perk. Never mind. Wow. So, double checking. I know I do. That makes me a little sad. What is this perk for, if not for that right there? You won't trigger pressure plates. Yeah. What just happened then? What is that?
Someone there.
No, nobody's here. You're stupid. Shut up. I'm just going to take the arrows. I don't even care. Since I am a wood elf, poison doesn't really hurt me. Wood elves have 50% resistant to poison and diseases. Makes all of this stuff pretty mute, pretty nonsensical. That is a pressure plate, right? I can walk over this without triggering it, right? I think so. Man, that's kind of distressing. I wonder if it's all of those stone pressure plates like that. I wonder if that perk doesn't actually apply to any of them. Maybe it's not technically a pressure plate. Maybe these are the only things they consider pressure plates. That sucks, though. That's goofy. Why not apply it to the other thing? It's light-footed. That breaks the concept of the perk. It's that I step lightly. Alright, I think there's probably not much more treasure in here. What do we have? Corundum, some gold, some gold, an enchanted helmet, some silver, quicksilver, gold, a silver candlestick. That is surprisingly high value. Ooh, Enden silver mold. Does it seriously make silver candlesticks? That seems really weird. Oh, this is almost not worth it. That gem's worth it. Oh, I'm carrying too much. I picked up that gem and it overweighed me. That is pretty funny. I will probably drop something like one of these war axes. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to have to drop more, I think, anyway. Daedric Sword of the Inferno! Elven bow, elven dagger. Let's drop the bow. Let's drop the war axe. The iron mace is definitely going. The stolen steel dagger of dismay. Goodbye. And the steel arrows. I don't care about any of that stuff. Whoa! Yikes! I don't know how I jumped and dodged those spikes. Search the chest. Ebony arrows I will take. The adept robes I will take. The dwarven bow I'm going to leave behind because I'm still only about 30 weight from maxed. Ah, now they're going to give me my easy out. I'm going to talk to Enden. And I think we're going to be done here. Yeah, sure enough, my easy... Hold on. Let's go over here. Nope, somebody thinks they saw me. Ooh, it's a master lock, too. I think there's going to be some treasure in here. Let's see what we got. Huh. It looked like it started moving right around this area. No, I guess it didn't. Let's go over this way. Yeah. Just not it. So close, though. That might have been closer. I think it's right in this range. Nope, I think it's further to the left from there. Gotcha. Just barely to the left. Yeah. Probably not enough to warrant having to pick a master lock if you're not at level 100. Whoa, somehow they saw me take a jump there. And I think I got a lot of thugs to fight all of a sudden. Let me see. I definitely do want Marked for Death as my shout. Poison of Slow. Perfect. I love these. You missed. And now you're going to die. Oh, paralyzed him anyway. If I can get this second poison shot on somebody else, that would be nice. I don't even know. Whoa. I was going to say I don't even know that they're coming. Die, bandit thug! And what about all your friends? I want to see if I can get away from them. I think I can. I know I have before, at least. This looks new. This goes down to that pit I was looking at, I bet. Yeah, I'm sure of it. And I am hiding once again. Let's go ahead and do a touch of looting while I'm down here. And the dead Khajiit that was already down here didn't have anything on her. Neither one of them did. Okay, so now back up and out. Very sneaky-like, if I can. Yes, it's very sneaky, sir. I like feet. Cabbage. That's one of the things that goes into vegetable stew, I believe. I want to say it's tomatoes, carrots, cabbage, and leeks. Sounds accurate anyway. Boy, she does a lot of breathing when she rolls. I guess that's somewhat necessary. Have some kind of exhalation. Sounds goofy, though. I find to some degree it's easier to chain your rolls directly back to back when you have your weapon out too, and I'll show you why here in just a second. I can't believe I just walked right in front of him. No spotty. He is blind as a bat. Okay, so about rolling. There's technically a point in time where the roll begins and ends, and if you tap shift again within that period of time, you can't roll again. However, the weapon lets you know. You can kind of see it flashing in the bottom of my screen over there on the right next to my stamina bar for just a split second. And you can roll perfectly by rolling again the second it pops into your screen. I think that crab sees me. I'm not incredibly worried about it. Matter of fact, since I got a fast travel, since I'm ready to go back to Indon, I believe. Ooh, yeah, kill shot. Let's just go ahead and kill the crabs off. I doubt they have more than 270 life. Alright, crabs are dead. Quick save is had. To Markarth we go. To speak to Indon and establish yet another fence. Looks like he's still hanging out in the inn. I guess this is probably where he spends a majority of his time.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like
I
my
work
mother
silver,
and father.
like my father, and his father before him.
And I have your silver mold.
You've more than proven that the Thieves Guild is back on its feet in our city, and earned every bit of your reward. Tell Delvin that he can count on me to provide the influence around here with the right people when he needs it.
Awesome.
If you're ever looking to sell any illegally obtained merchandise, I'd also provide my services as a
Being so
fence.
loud.
It's the least I can do.
So that essentially sets up a brand new merchant. How's business? Why not?
Business is absolutely booming, my friend.
Booming!
I've taken to hiring a few extra men of my own just to keep up with all the shipments.
Nice.
Old Delvin certainly takes care of his own, doesn't he?
Of course. And we'll
When you
send
get
all
back to
kinds of
Liston,
stuff your way.
Tell Delvin this new arrangement's working out quite well.
So is that the finish, or do I have to talk to Delvin? I think that's the end of it. I'm going to bounce over to Delvin anyway, real fast. Let's go see what he has to say about it. Hello, Delvin. I've finished that special job in Markarth.
I hear Endon's quite pleased to have his merchandise back.
Yep.
He's a powerful ally in Markarth. Should help the guild regain a foothold in the west.
In the west.
Success means the guild is getting stronger. We've picked up another merchant and a new recruit. Being a thief is like a second skin for you, ain't it? Never seen anything like it.
Yep.
If you don't watch out,
I'm one of the best.
you might even earn Vex's respect. That'd be something, eh?
Holy crap. We have fire in the home. Fire in the home! Disaster averted. It wasn't actually a fire, just a little bit of overzealous cooking. And it has been settled. So, anytime you complete an influence quest and the guild grows stronger, you get another merchant. And I believe this looks new. Is there a guy here? I don't see anybody here.
Ember Master for nothing.
Oh, there we go.
What do you need?
Ooh, that's gross, dude. Why are you hanging your feet in that sewer water?
Looking for the best smith in Skyrim? You found him.
I guess he was here before, because I've already talked to him. What have you got for
Looking
sale?
to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Looks like just some regular smith stuff. Yep, looks pretty regular indeed. Okay, well that's cool anyway.
Aye.
So there you have it. There is Silver Lining, the influence quest to create a fence in Markarth. Mr. Indon, let us proceed on to the next. Thank you for watching, everybody. See ya.